District play began tonight for Amarillo High and Tascosa. Now both teams have looked solid in the non-district season. Now the games really count. It's been ice cold in the Texas Panhandle now for weeks, but the pen and paper at Class 2A Bushland was red hot on National Signing Day with the biggest signing of the season. Jones has said multiple times he's proud of what Garrett has done the second half of the season after inheriting a 1-7 team from Wade Phillips. The Buffs were led in points by Bijan Dotson. He finished the game with 15. Joe Mincy had 14, but the key down the stretch for West Texas A&M was hitting 11 of 12 free throws. He turned around the Miners and the Aggies, and now the question is, can Gillespie get the players to Lubbock to spin that program around? In 2009, DeMarcus Ware and Anthony Spencer combined for 22 sacks. Let's see how I do. It's trap shooting. I beat Brad. I have shot skeet in an I beat Brad challenge before, but it was a few years back. I didn't fare very well back then, so I didn't have a whole lot of confidence in myself. But I got off to a great start. There was one more Division I signing on the High Plains on National Signing Day. She's the goalkeeper here at Amarillo High School. Her name is Devin Glover. She'll be singing Boomer Sooner this fall. For the High School Spotlight, I'm Brad Fralick. You've seen him featured on our air before. 6'8", 360-pound Laquan McGowan. A senior at Boys Ranch High School, stands larger than life. But his story of perseverance and persistence has given him the opportunity of a lifetime at the college level. It's not very often that high school coaches are intimidated by a junior high student.
First, I thought maybe he was a caseworker.
He's probably supposed to be a high school kid.
I mean, it was unbelievable. Good situation to step into.
Laquan McGowan grew up on the rough streets of South Dallas, where children are often an afterthought. He moved to Boys Ranch in the 6th grade, the small West Texas community devoted to giving kids a chance to be great when the odds are stacked against them.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Now McGowan stands 6'8" tall and weighs 360 pounds. He wears a size 21 shoe.
The exciting thing was when we got 2 pair of Shaq shoes.
The shoes were too big.
Were they really?
Yeah, they were.
Those from Shaq were too big?
Yeah.
What size do you wear?
I wear 21.
What size does he wear?
Like a 23 or...
But the one thing bigger than his shoe size is his heart.
You would think of a big guy would have a big spirit, but he's really a humble person.
He didn't have anything much to do with becoming 6'8" and 370 pounds, although he had something to do with some of the 370 pounds. But he does have a lot to do with the choices that he makes.
The weight room has become a home away from home for McGowan. It is a place he has started to realize his potential.
I know one of his goals before he leaves the ranch, he wants to be able to bench press 500.
If there is something about McGowan that is stronger than his muscles, it is his faith. He says when football is over, he wants to be a youth minister.
If you picked up his Bible, you would notice it's a Bible that's well-traveled, and there's lots of notes in his Bible, so he spends a lot of time with it.
Laquan signed a national letter of intent to play football at Baylor Wednesday afternoon.
I'm the one who picks up the mail, and I didn't have to work out while Laquan's here because the amount of mail that kid was receiving. I mean, he received them literally from all over the country.
I figured since it was close to home, I had to kind of be close to family where they may need me, so I don't have to travel across the country to get back to them. And it's a Christian school, so I'd rather be there since that's what I profess to be.
The only one that can stop him is himself.
Ashley, how are you tonight? Welcome back to San Antonio. We're outside the Alamo Dome at Cowboys camp. Wade Phillips' defense has been hard at work here in camp so far, and no position more important in the 3-4 defense than the linebacker position. We break that down tonight because on paper, they could be the best in the NFL.
Breeze hit by Ware, fumbles the football, and the Cowboys have it.
Down by 1. Campbell, that ball's batted into the air and picked off by
Spencer.
It's the best by far I play with, no doubt, no disrespect to the other guys I played with in my career.
Expectations are high and we look good right now, but we're supposed to look good.
DeMarcus Ware has been one of the most disruptive players in the NFL over the past couple of years. The four-time Pro Bowler is confident in the group that's here in camp in 2010.
Guess who? DeMarcus Ware.
I don't think we need to prove on anything, but it's some things that, we have goals that, we always say before the season.
As far as the cohesion, I think it's there.
Anthony Spencer came on strong in late 2009, finishing with 4 sacks in the final 2 games. Spencer's success should help Ware.
They're starting to double team him now, so he's coming along really well.
If you're not in this league to be the best, then why even be here? So that's what I'm trying to do.
I think we have the 2 best in the league right now.
Rookie second-round pick Sean Lee is likely to replace Bobby Carpenter in the nickel formation this year.
For me as a young guy, I think I got to be a little bit more crisp.
He sort of reminds me of a little key, to be honest.
In 2009, DeMarcus Ware and Anthony Spencer combined for 22 sacks during the regular season, plus the 2 playoff games. And now with attention being drawn on both sides of the defense, there should be more sacks to go around in 2010. We're live tonight in San Antonio. Ashley, back to you.
With KAMR NBC4 Sports.
District play began tonight for Amarillo High and Tascosa. Now both teams have looked solid in the non-district season. Now the games really count. Tascosa played host to winless Monterey tonight. We picked things up in the first quarter. Nehemiah O'Quinn coming out of the backfield, dances his way down the sidelines and is stripped of the football. Chad Ballou, right place, right time, jumps on top of it. Rebels retain possession. Same drive. Tascosa's Parker Rittenberry on play action, going to the far side of the field, finds Rashandrick Shepard, who dives over the pylon for the touchdown, and Tascosa jumps out to a 7-0 lead. Tascosa threatening again on the 3-yard line. A fumble on the exchange, and Hezekiah Tates picks it up, and I'm speeding it up for you because it took him a while to get there, but he goes 94 yards the other way for Monterey, and that touchdown ties the game at 7 apiece. Next possession, Rittenberry. Looking up top for Steven Gerardo. He gets behind the defense, and Gerardo rumbles 79 yards for the touchdown. That makes it 14-7 Tascosa. Move to the second quarter now. Tascosa's Junior Doru from 3 yards out bounces it into the end zone, and Tascosa is up on Monterey late in this ball game. It's actually in the fourth quarter, but that is the last score we've heard, 35-14. Amarillo High trying to keep the 37-year winning streak alive down at Lubbock High tonight, one of the longest winning streaks of any team in the state. First quarter, Lubbock High's first drive. Third down, Spencer Hodges stuffs the run and forces a field goal. Amarillo High's defense has been impeccable all season long. But Andrew Pirtle picks off the botched attempt, headed back the other way for Amarillo High. And that would set up this. Ashton Tillman goes 8 yards there. Mel Maxfield's team finding a way to move the football in this new wing T offense. Clinton Lee goes in from 3 yards out. 7-0 Sandys at the half. They win it by a final of 24-0. It's homecoming week down at WT. For football players, that can mean distractions. There's events going on every day and night on or around campus all weekend. And somehow these guys are supposed to block all of that out and stay focused on Tarleton State. The Texans are much better than their record shows. They will come into Kimbrough Stadium, and you can bet it is their Super Bowl.
I mean, I'm due the home, come play this game and play hard for our friends.
Homecoming against Tarleton State Saturday at 6 o'clock. Remember, there's a post-game fireworks show immediately following the game. The West Texas A&M volleyball team at home tonight, opening a busy weekend against Cameron University. We'll pick things up in set number 1. Haley Harton gets the kill, and it is 19-13 Lady Bucks. Then Aaron Doherty off the block. Gets the block, rather. 2013 Lady Bucks. Then Stormy Lancaster from tiny Mobeetie, Texas with the kill there. And then Aaron Doherty right down the middle. WT beats Cameron in straight sets, 3-0. Texas wrote a strong performance by Cliff Lee in Game 1 of the American League Division Series in Tampa yesterday. C.J. Wilson got the start in Game 2 for the Rangers today. We'll pick things up in the fourth inning. Rangers up 1-0. Ian Kinsler's first career postseason home run. A solo blast off James Shields makes it 2-0 Texas. Fifth inning, Michael Young checks his swing, or so says the umpire behind first base.
in the air to center field.
Tampa Bay didn't like the call, and they certainly didn't like what happened on the next pitch. Michael Young, a 3-run blast to dead center field. Texas goes up 5-0, and Joe Madden not happy. Tossed out of the game by the home plate umpire. Rangers win 6-0 to go up 2-0 in the series.
You know what? I mean, it was 2-2. We threw a good slider. Haven't accomplished anything yet.
Yankees also won today, so it is looking like a Texas-New York American League Championship Series.
And that's going to be great for our sister station. Fox is going to carry those games.
And that means you're going to have to wear like a split shirt, like one half, say like TEX, and then have the little NY in the corner on this side.
I can handle that. Brad. Thank you.